in the years before the Olympics, there were a lot of naysayers predicting doom and gloom. What would you say to people? There are still some people who say financially it was a massive burden on the country. What would you say to them?
Well, I was probably one of the naysayers myself, actually. I was pretty sceptical when it all started. I thought it would be a big cost and we wouldn't get much out of it. Well, there has been a substantial cost. The event itself, however, was a fantastic success and reflected very well on the country. And what we've now hopefully been able to demonstrate today, there was a lot of real business, exports, real jobs, inward investment that wouldn't otherwise have happened.
And a net gain of about £1 billion.
Well, a net gain simply on this year, but of course that's just the start. A lot of those investments are currently still being negotiated, haven't been concluded, and by the end of it, we'll hopefully be talking several tens of billions of net benefit.
Now, I remember when the park was being built, one of the great stories was how many companies around the UK were supplying materials and expertise to the park. Are you able to quantify how many permanent jobs were created through the Olympics?
Well, there are certain bits of it you can put a number on. I mean, it is estimated that the inward investment that's happened on the back of the Olympics is probably worth something over 30,000 jobs. There were a lot of jobs created in London at the time around the building project, but of course those were necessarily temporary. But, because the building industry in London is currently taking off, a lot of those are being reabsorbed in other things.